A psychic medium recounts her story about a haunted house.
Lovely. Man, but you saw many people then?
I saw many people. I saw many people all the time. All the time.
Certainly for you to tell a story about the girl from the gym.
Oh, right. That one's definitely more for teenagers. Yeah, so I mean...
I have a feeling this mic is a bit far. There we go. And is the sound good for everyone?
Is everything
at home?
all right?
Is it good? Oh, it's just that when I'm like this, I'm like, oh my God, it just peaks. Gym lady.
No, it was a young man actually, and he's not exactly from academia. But here's what happened: when I was a teenager, my parents separated, and then my mom and I moved into a new apartment, and then we were in a really bad money situation. So then we started looking for apartments, and nothing seemed to work out. Everything was so expensive until we found a huge, beautiful apartment. Wow! I mean, the living room of the apartment was so big it actually echoed like
Oh my God, it's a very big
enormous.
place.
And a brand new apartment in a really nice building, perfectly located and incredibly cheap, which we could actually afford.
Right.
Why, right? We really should have thought about that. It absolutely should have been a red
Why
flag.
is the price so incredibly low?
Yeah, but in desperation, we went to the apartment. At first, everything seemed fine. The apartment, though, in truth, it wasn't good at all. From the beginning, it was strange. But
She'll keep
I'm
remembering,
just
and you'll
remembering,
keep
that's right.
remembering. It wasn't good at all.
It was that constant feeling of being watched all the time. And then we started having strange experiences inside the apartment. Everything would break. Plates would shatter on the table. Glasses would shatter on the table.
was really breaking
They
down?
really
Did
did
you and your
break.
mother live there?
Just the two of us. We was pushed a lot of whispers, footsteps, zakoka, someone walking through the house constantly. I remember one day I was home alone and my bedroom door was facing my mom's room door. I was sitting there watching TV and then I started hearing someone opening drawers in my mom's room and the closet door banging. And I said, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. You stay here, my son. I'm not going to go. Then I was left there all alone. I just kept
You can
glancing
go ahead and
sideways
hit
like
it.
this at the door and I was thinking, oh my goodness, and praying and praying and praying. So when my mother got home, I told her, hey, Mom, someone was in your room messing with your things. She opened the door and
it
turned
was
on the
open.
bedroom lights.
Oh, my
Everything was
goodness.
open. All the doors. Everything open. All the closet doors, all the drawers pulled out. Everything.
You
I
heard
heard
him
it. I
open?
heard it. I just didn't go in there. If I had gone in, I would have seen them.
Yeah, gives me chills, girl. If I recorded a story, boy, now
Open it now,
now.
come on,
Man, how
heaven
you low
forbid.
life? I want to see someone open our head right in front of us. You can't unsee that image.
No, God forbid, I'd drop dead. Then some more time passed, and many strange things happened in that apartment, folks. The door would open by itself, then it would close, lock, and soon it would open by itself again. A lot of things like that. So one day, my mom left for work and I was home alone. And then I went to the kitchen, grabbed a tray with breakfast items and took it to my room. And then I was leaving the kitchen and entering a hallway. At the end of this hallway, there was a big mirror and I was walking, carrying the tray, afraid of dropping things because as I told you, I'm clumsy. I was carrying it. When I looked forward into the mirror. There was a man standing right behind me. He had curly hair, fair skin, and must have been in his early 30s.
Oh, suddenly beautiful.
It was so cute. It was really, really
All
cute.
of a
Just
sudden,
adorable.
look here.
Then I dropped the tray. I quickly turned around, and of course, there was no one there.
I'm kidding, but two women alone in an apartment, man.
A man out of nowhere? No, I was dying of fear. Absolutely terrified. I went to my mother's work trembling. I went in my pajamas just as I was.
Oh my
I
goodness.
ran out.
Was
Did
it
you
really
even want
that
to know?
late?
No,
No,
it
it
was
was
morning.
actually morning.
Early
Well,
in the
look
morning.
at this. This is the proof that spirits don't just show up at night.
No, they just show up at any time. So I rushed to my mother's job and I told her, Mom, there's a spirit in our house. I was absolutely terrified. We later went to the Spiritist Center, so we prayed and it passed. Then I got into college and went to Juiz de Fora to study, and my mom stayed there all alone while I stayed here studying. I stayed in Juiz de Fora studying. My mother was alone. She still lived in that apartment for a while, but then she couldn't take it. Too much activity, too much.
Alone.
I truly don't know
Where
how she
exactly
was able to
was
put up
that
with it.
apartment
The location
located?
was in Três
Três Rios.
That's in the state of Rio de Janeiro, isn't it?
And then my mother was still like this.
No, wait, Três Rios? Rio de Janeiro, right? Oh,
Rio de Janeiro.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I thought it
Rio
was...
de Janeiro.
I understand.
I'm from there. I was born there. Then I lived there until I was 16, 17 years old. After that, I went to Juiz de Fora to go to college. So I went to Juiz de Fora and my mom stayed there. My mom stayed living there for a while, but couldn't take it. So she found another place and left. And when she left, she arrived at work telling her friend, she said, "Oh, I got an apartment. I moved this weekend, thank God." And the woman said, "Oh, thank goodness. Let me tell you then, since you've already left, I can tell you, so and so lived in this apartment and he committed suicide here because he got into debt. He worked at a bank and, well, it seems he stole some money. I don't know if he stole it, but anyway, he got into debt, became desperate and committed suicide in this apartment."
And he would always say that this apartment was his whole life, and that it had been the greatest acquisition of his entire life, which he loved.
And then we went to hunt for a picture of the man, and it turned out to be him.
Was it the guy who appeared in the mirror?
It was the mirror boy. It was exactly him. And then it just gets even worse. It gets worse. It gets
Oh my
worse.
God, is it getting worse? I'm already getting goosebumps here, like this. My tattooed Ouija board just gave itself
It'll
goosebumps.
move in a bit.
Any minute now it'll move. Oh my goodness.
So I went back to Juiz de Fora, my Chinca. I continued with my college studies, and I would always go train during my lunch break, as that was the only time I had available to work out. And it was always the same couple who were training there with me, because there was hardly anyone at the gym at that specific time. And it was always the same couple that was training there, and we just passed by, hey, yeah, just waved from a distance. Then one day I went into the locker room getting myself ready, and the woman from that couple came over and asked, "Are you by yourself today?" I said, "Oh, today and always, my dear. I'm always here alone now." "Oh, no, your boyfriend is always around. I don't even get too close because he has a rather mean look, but he's always near you. He won't let anyone get too close." I said, "Ma'am, what boyfriend? I'm always alone." "Oh, the curly-haired guy."
It wasn't you, was it?
It was not him after all.
And then he was like, "You didn't tell me about
Who
this
is this?
spirit.
Who is this?"
Who exactly is this spirit?"